Hugo, what's good, gang? What's good, Hugo? How you doing, bro? He said my voice is buzzing. Hold on. He said it's buzzing. He said my voice is buzzing. I got you. Okay. I can do it. Is it still doing it? He said it sound like you be. Trying to fix it. It still sound like that, Hugo? He said, nah, you good? Alright, bet. Got you. Appreciate that, Hugo. Appreciate that. Now I'm trying to figure out this locksmith. Oh, shit. My day was good, my boy. My day was good. What about you, bro?
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all. We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the Demiguy's figurine menace.
This shit crazy. Oh. She appreciate you pulling up, my boy. No care. Tiptoeing in.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference
Shit,
between
appreciate that
aconite and
support, bro, for real. You make it worthwhile streaming, I ain't gonna hold you. You, Dust King, Gin, all my people, all my boys, y'all my people, y'all my fam. Appreciate y'all.
Revelio.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Always, bro. Always. Gotta stay me. I appreciate y'all accepting me for me. Yeah.
About stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell, both. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My mum Professor Hector's class that you've heard. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, twit. That's it. 50 health points. You know you can't do that. What are you up to now?
Venomous tentacular. Not at the moment, no. Plenty
No.
of pitfalls to send them
She
my way,
told me.
though.
This game is more tougher than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be a little easy though. They didn't make this game easy at all. I wish I could just put them to sleep. You said you just bought it, you can't play it yet? Why you can't play it yet?
What are you up to?
He wouldn't even move. You said you don't know. I'm dead. Oh my god. Little bitches.
I've always said that students from the hospital ring on account of my venomous tentacular. Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my
Don't
rounds
see
now.
Don't
I suppose
see
Professor
me.
Black knows best, but the students
I'm
are
not here.
terribly disappointed.
I'm not here.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff?
Hufflepuff.
Sure.
I know, they trash.
A winning bet. And
Ravenclaw,
would not have
Hufflepuff,
been
Slytherin, they all
that. This
L's.
year, anyway.
It's all about
I'm
Gryffindor.
partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something.
You say you choosing Ravenclaw. Y'all some Gryffindor haters. Y'all some haters, bro. Y'all be hating on Gryffindor. Gryffindor goated, bro.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity
Gryffindor
of
goated,
my
bro.
tormentor.
What you mean? Gryffindor goated. They always won. What you mean?
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood, but I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of
Harry Potter was mid.
Not every lock is
It
as
was
easy
people
to
in
pick as that.
Gryffindor
Faculty
stronger
towers.
than Harry Potter.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
If he would have been he should have been in Slytherin. I feel like.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Harry Potter was mid. I ain't gonna hold you. Dude was weak. He had all that power. He was weak. Arresto momento. Here's the He started humming, so he beat his ass. Nah, Malfoy. Malfoy was a crybaby. That boy was acting all tough, but he was weak as hell. That boy was soft. And you could smack Malfoy and he'll just start crying. I'm like, yo, this boy weak, boy.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not
Smack
know how to
Malfoy.
handle
Like, I'm
them
gonna tell my
properly.
father about this.
Now,
That's what
it
he
seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we?
That's a fact.
Miss
Ron
Sweeting,
was stronger
would
than
you
Harry.
please
That's a
assist
fact.
our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy, Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
You better not lick me.
You can use my brush.
I'm gonna kill him.
Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Dang, hold on real quick.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Neasels? The fuck is a Neasel?
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you
That
doing?
weak ass Slytherin over there
Just so
struggling.
peculiar, Poppy. Worried about a worthless little
Let a
rodent.
Gryffindor come in here and show
Her
you how it's
name
done.
is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
I'm dead. So you getting bitches in the game? Yeah.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way.
Okay.
Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
You said you got mad riz. I'm dead.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Yo, that's King. What's good, bro? Oh, for real, this King? Dang. I ain't even seen King stream. When the last time he streamed? still trying to figure out how to get more drip in this game. You say you're gonna be streaming tonight?
Friend.
I gotta tune into that.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Shit, I need to do that too.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Hell yeah. I wish I could raid them. I'm gonna follow that link. I got you. Appreciate that, King.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Get out the way.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Aloha Mora.
Get out the way.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your
All
plans.
right, Bad King.
Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful.
I'm gonna try to do
again.
something epic in this stream.
But I hope you
Hopefully
will
I get
be.
there.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing a box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it.
It's Gryffindor, bro.
You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Gotta get that Griff. I'm weak. I know it's Ravenclaw. Alright. My boy still got it. Where can I buy drip at? Got some bullshit. I'm at the candy store. Get some candy. I don't know how he got it. What the hell? Fucking weird. You just come in here and eat for free. That's what's up.
Read all about it!
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
He said, and he gave advice for gear stats if you know about it to never have extra crap in your inventory, so it forces the game to give you better gear. Oh, I didn't know that. I should be selling it to get money. I ain't gonna lie.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Oh yeah, I'll be selling the extra gear. I'll be selling the extra gear. I'll be getting that out of here.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I need better hair wear.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
He ain't got no hair wear. Let's get it. Alright, bet. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. Okay.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
This nigga got some weekend.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
But it raises my stats. So I need it.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Well, hello there. Come in.
Revelio.
And it's
Accio.
me 500. I needed that.
Hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madam Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
She throwing mad shade.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
Oh, I thought she knew like something.
You can stop by any time.
Get out the way.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
I need that bread.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Yeah, everybody got dreads. Every person on this gang already got dreads.
Levioso. Depulso. Yes. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
out the way, people.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ironically, I didn't see at the time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Why she looking at him like that? Fucking weak.
So knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging or not.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious. Based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come, what do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not spell on the training dummy?
Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Accio. Levioso. Descendo.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom. $2,000.
I got drip now. I got drip now.
Like a place right out of a story.
It's about to be a long flying session.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Get out here, boys. What's up, bro?
Accio. Descendo. Confringo. Accio. Leviosa. Descendo.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
This man all the way out here. What the fuck?
One. Potato. What is this? Give up. Hit it all. I won't rest. You're weak, human. Nice try. Incendio. Better. Yes, truly.
Shield, boy.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Miss me. Potato. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Get away. Ooh, that looked painful. Are you quite finished? You call that spell casting? Accio. Had enough.
Aha!
You beat me up.
Confringo. That's the best you can do. And utterly pitiful this land. Incendio. Made quick work of this one.
Them goblins OP. Ain't gonna hold you. Before I even had time to counter, they was on my ass.
Wasn't that it? No. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Is that it? Accio.
Expelliarmus, Incendio. Confragor, Stupefy. Impressed. Accio. Incendio. Confragor. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
It's too late. Where that chest at? It's right here. This is a chest. It's right here. Yeah, that Karen definitely upgraded him now. He's definitely up there now. Oh, I had to get rid of the purple shield. I had to throw something at him. Are you fucking serious?
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
What the fuck? His ass gonna jump off of me.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You made
Trying
it.
to get there, Dusky.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Somebody help
I'm
her.
sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Something threatens me. First thing I cast
Poor
is
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Disarm a dark wizard, no doubt. But then what? Fleeing?
My mother used to say I was lazy, wouldn't pick up my toys, she said. Her own fault for teaching me Accio.
Get out the way, man. I didn't use will.
Revelio.
I can't imagine how muggles
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
I thought you were selling something. I was working. Out the way.
Nothing more like
That boy will fray my last nerve.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house?
Definitely gotta find that
How is
cure
she?
now.
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
It's only right.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Accio. Confringo.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Seems your heart isn't in this at all. You've made your last mistake. You're like a glum bumble beneath my feet. Come in here. Incendio. Stop! I'm afraid of heights! I won't be over here. Such arrogance. How nice of you to stop by. I'll cut you from shoes to I won't do little moon calf. You'll still glance off of me. Not quite. Incendio. That was meant for me. Losing your stride.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy.
I tried to warn you.
Had to take him out.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed.
Hey,
They
that'd
didn't
be
even
OP
give her a
as hell.
chance
That's
to
king.
run.
That should be lit. Definitely do that. Appreciate that.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I should need to... Someone there? Accio. How nice of you to stop by.
Protego!
Stoop here, cut them out!
Accio!
don't see nothing. What in the hell?
Revelio.
I'm gonna find it soon,
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Yeah, bro, we smoke weed.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Also.
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Junk getting crazy.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Look like something behind that shit.
Accio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Lumos. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A Keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
All of my siblings have gone on to work.
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
I try to get deep.
Lumos. Accio.
You got one!
Accio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Accio! Now, I'm only trying to help. Everything's all right now. Accio! I'll look after you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Shit, when can I snap my fingers and just leave? That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to do that.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Accio! There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Hold on right quick, y'all. Gotta do something. Hold on right quick.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Alright, y'all, I'm calling it GG's right there. We're gonna pull up the Hugo stream whenever he pop off. Appreciate everybody coming through. And I'm gonna do another stream tomorrow, y'all. Till next time. GG's. See y'all tomorrow. Alright, Dust King. Alright, Hugo. Y'all have a great night. Appreciate y'all. Much love, y'all. Much love. No cap.